I'm audiobook narrator Sarah Brands, and I'm going to read for you today a narrative essay by author Jamie McGillen. It's titled Strawberries, and it was first published in the Avalon Literary Review. Strawberries. I stand at the sink cutting strawberries into tiny slices for my fluffy-haired baby. Each large red berry cut 5 times. Small, slippery pieces, hard for tiny fingers, but he's eager. 2 years later, we settle thousands of miles away in Bavaria. I stand at the sink, knife in hand, cutting strawberries as I've done hundreds of times since. Deja vu tingles my brain, suspending my sense of time. The knives we got the year we married are dull now, and I'm lost in thought until I see blood drip into the silver sink. I have a bad habit of holding the tip of each berry as I quickly slice the top instead of using a cutting board. Hungry 3-year-old hands steal the berries away as the water stops running to wash them. He sits on hardwood floors, water still dripping out of the white colander, making a puddle beneath, Hot Wheels surrounding him in a semicircle. Later, a bandage covers the tip of my finger, and someone asks why. "Cutting strawberries," I say. An unimpressed shrug. "I hope they were worth it." I try to remember if it had even been a good batch, and I realize I hadn't eaten a single one. I remember my son holding a strawberry in each hand and, with a mischievous grin, tossing both in his mouth. "I want to grow my own strawberries," my 4-year-old son announces as I drive through German back roads. It's a Friday afternoon with spring sunshine, and we stop at the local nursery. The woman with dirt under her fingernails guides us, and there in the corner are the strawberry plants. She tears a large leaf off a basil plant and pops it in her mouth, offering me one. We settle on 3 strawberry plants and purple flowers. The small berries are still green, so we walk across the street to a produce stand selling fresh strawberries from a nearby farm. The white-haired woman is expressionless while I fumble with euro coins. I pay an inflated price while my son bolts toward the street. I yell at him sternly, and the woman smiles brightly for the first time. We walk back to the car holding hands, with our young strawberry plants and fresh strawberries in a paper bag. It's autumn now, and strawberries imported from Spain are petite and sweet. Through the crashing waves of never-ending morning sickness, almost everything that enters my mouth returns, even sips of water. As I run to the bathroom, I vomit on the floor, then feel it between my toes as I hurry past. My son follows and watches with wide eyes as I reach back to close the bathroom door. In 4 months of non-stop heaving, strawberries are the only thing I can keep down. The one thing. Dark purple tints the skin below my eyes, and my breath is labored. I drag myself to the small grocery store to see if there are any out-of-season strawberries on the shelves not covered in mold. A stroke of luck, and I arrive as the produce man wheels out a small selection to stock. I take each carton one by one and line them up in my empty cart. "Well, don't take all of them," he mumbles. But I forgive him, because he doesn't know they are my lifeline, the one thing keeping me from vanishing into darkness. After a hard year of moving back to America, acquiring a new baby sister, and a hard day of kindergarten, my son catches sight of a strawberry carton inside the fridge and his shoulders relax. "Mama, will you cut them up for me?" I wish he wanted something easier, faster, like grapes. But I nod, and he breathes a long sigh of relief. Time rushes forward, and in the chaos I hear a small voice. "Mom, can we have strawberries?" My son, nearly 7 now, tall and muscly, stands beside me. I assume the position, a battle station of sorts, standing at the sink, carving green tops. There's nothing to focus on but each rhythmic slice as the kids wait impatiently. "He can do that for himself," my husband says, trying to save me the work. But I smile because I feel time speed back up as I hand the dripping colander away. With a chubby hand, my toddler steals a strawberry and stuffs it in one side of her cheek like a chipmunk, then pads away in footed pajamas. Again, this is Strawberries by author Jamie McGillen, and it was originally published in the Avalon Literary Review. Thank you for listening.